So I'm going to start getting into my realm of Halloween rocks. As you guys know, I love to do Halloween rocks. I like to hand them out to trick-or-treaters and families that come by. I love hiding them around town. So we have a whole slew of tutorials already on the page. I will link to them at the end, the playlist of Halloween rocks, and I'll leave a card above as well. So when you're done with this video, you can see some more inspiration. This is a perfect one for beginners. You can do this on basically any base coated stone. This is one of the hydro dipped ones, and it kind of peeled at the top a little bit. So I thought this would be a good rock for it. But you want the colors to contrast with black so that they pop from the rock. So I've got my 1M pen that I'm going to draw the design on the rock, and then I'm going to fill it in with my black acrylic paint because I can't find my larger Posca paint pen, and I don't want to use up all of mine in my 1M pen. So we're going to do a boo rock. Now, once you see how this is done, you can use this lettering technique any way you want to. I'm doing boo because of Halloween, but of course you could do name rocks like that, all sorts of different things. So we're going to start by writing our letters on with our 1M pen. And we're going to make them pretty large. We want to take up a lot of the rock with this. You can have the letters close together. We're going to kind of stack them, and I'm going to have them get a little smaller as they get in this direction because that's my design. And then I'm also going to add a little exclamation point here at the end, like that. Then we have to add our centers. And you want to be careful drawing your center lines. If you need to go in with a pencil first and kind of sketch to see what size you want those centers to be, because once you draw them in, it's pretty hard to touch up the paint underneath unless you're doing it on a solid base coated rock. So the O's are pretty simple to do, but if you want to do your B's with a pencil first, that might help you avoid a mistake on your stone that you'll be frustrated with later. Basically, you just draw capital D's inside of your B. Now we're going to give it a drop shadow. And we want this to be a thicker drop shadow because of the way we're going to fill it. So imagine basically there's a point way off to the side that you're heading for, like way over here or something like that. And you're just going to draw lines. Let's see if I can tilt so you can see it better. Up and away from your letters. So you're going to kind of go all along here, anywhere you can kind of go up and away on your letters. And even our exclamation point over here in the bottom. Okay, and you can even do it inside of your shapes. This is a curve, so it won't quite show up the same. All right, and then we're gonna kind of double the outline, but further out. We wanna start and stop at the same distance from our letter, so you can adjust as you kind of trace along the side of your letter. Okay, this would be up and away to here as well, so it's gonna kind of come out and down. Same here, trace your lines. Okay. I'm trying to keep my own hand out of your way. Sometimes that's difficult to do here. And Leo over here. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of design. Oops, I forgot my exclamation point. We're gonna add a little bit of design in our drop shadow, but first I'm gonna go through and I am going to color in with paint our background. So I'm just shaking up my paint, and I'll work right out of my lid here. I'm going to speed a lot of this up. You can listen to some little light music as I fill this in. All right, so I've got a little wetness on the outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in my drop back on my letters. And all I'm gonna do is add stripes on them, perpendicular to the letter, I guess you would say, like that, okay? On the dot two, I'll try to add one. We'll just follow that same angle that we were taking from the side of the letter. Just like that. Careful that you don't get it on top of the other letters. And even inside your shapes too. Like so. And you're done. Super easy, fun for beginners. Once you get those lines and everything on there, you can kind of peek around as the black dries every once in a while. See, I find little spots here and there where I can see that paint peeking through to touch those up. But it's just another fun, simple rock painting tutorial for beginners. Make sure that you're subscribed, and we'll have a playlist here at the end with more Halloween rock inspiration for you. Bye-bye.